apologize for leaving like I did. I told her I was willing to apologize to keep the peace, but they needed to acknowledge that it wasn't appropriate to insist I couldn't share a bed with my wife. She said she'd talk to them and call me back. About 10 minutes later, I heard back from her, and she told me that not only would they not apologize for it, but they were now insisting I needed to come back and stay on the couch for the rest of our visit. And if I don't agree to this, I'm not welcome back in the house. I'm pretty livid at this point. I told her there was no chance I would do that, and I was no longer willing to offer any sort of apology. My wife's sisters are now bothering me, saying this is just how their parents are, that my wife is very upset, and that I need to give in and stay on the couch for the rest of the trip before this turns into a family feud. From my perspective, I don't care what they think, and I'm willing to treat the rest of this trip as a solo vacation. Go sightseeing. I meet my wife back at the airport at the end of the week. Update: I asked my wife and her sisters to meet me for dinner apart from their parents. It was interesting. After we sat down, I talked to them about what had happened. I asked my wife if she knew her dad was going to demand we sleep separately, and she said she was also surprised by it. She'd expect that if I were still just her boyfriend, but we're married now. I then asked them if they thought it was okay for their parents to act like they did. They said it wasn't, but they know their father, and it's best just to let